first, I would have known today was Wednesday. So today, and then Hannah says, "Good morning, Chris." And then we have also in the building, Mr. Antonio Rowland Photography. He's in the building. Anthony Rowland is in the building. He says, "Good morning." And we have the wonderful, great Janet. Greetings, Touch Base Daily fam. And then we have Bryson. He says, "What's up, Ron? What's up, Chris? What's up, everybody? Happy Chicago Wednesday." How many of you guys watched that series, the TV show? Really, Chris? You like Chicago?
I love
Really?
all of the Chicago series. Yeah, that and Law and Orders. Yeah, I'm a big fan.
I'm a Law and Order fan.
Yes, that too.
Adrian has gotten me into Chicago. As a matter of fact, he was looking at it yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I'll watch it today. Well, I'll watch it tomorrow because it airs today. I don't watch anything live anymore. I watch everything on the apps.
Yeah.
So, I'm an apps guy.
Yeah.
Morning, Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn is in the building.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, you sound like you just woke up.
She just rolled out.
Yeah.
Well,
roll out.
If I can be a little tongue in cheek, the husband had me up all last night.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not because what we think. We decided.
Let's keep it clean.
We decided. It's not like I don't know what I'm saying. We decided to binge watch Jack Ryan again.
Oh, you did? Oh.
So at 4:00, we were like, we should probably turn the TV off. Mind you, the alarm goes off at 5:00. So I'm like,
Jack Ryan is a good series, y'all. It's so good.
I know.
It really is good. And what's great about the writing is that it's so many things that were written back, because these are Tom Clancy ideas and stories, but they're happening now. I mean, the one with the Venezuela was unbelievably like it was shot like last year or 2 years ago, and then we were in it this year. Exactly.
We just checked that. We just checked it because we're on that episode, that season right
he's
now.
In class.
It was like 2019.
2019.
We literally, when I say we literally just had that conversation because we're watching it. He's like, "How old is this episode?" And I was like, "Let me look." So I go to IMDb and I was like, 2019. And you write stuff with the idea of it being fictional, but we are living in some different times. You're like, how is this happening right now? I don't even understand.
He's talking about Venezuela. He's asking the class, what's the most, what should we be worried about as a United States citizens and Americans? And everybody's talking about Russia. They're talking about other places.
China,
and then
North Korea.
China. And the students are in the class kind of like trying to figure it all out. And then he says, I think one of the students says Venezuela, and he said yes, Venezuela, and then he gives all the reasons why.
Yeah, but that's one of the most trending clips that was on social media over the last several months.
People were
really reposting that a lot.
Is it friction? Is Gwendolyn frozen?
She is.
She is.
No,
frozen.
I'm not. Well, it's yeah. I am a little. I'm going to turn off my camera and turn it back on. So
okay,
I'll be back.
Okay.
Elise is in the building. What's going on, Elise? Elise.
Good morning. You know, nothing but cold. Nothing going on in DC but cold weather.
It's cold, and guess what, y'all? Another snowstorm is coming.
Yes, this weekend.
It is like the winters of old.
Yes, that.
For all you folks that are not old, for all you folks that are not old enough to know, this is what winters used to look like when we were kids.
Yeah.
Look, I'll be sitting in New York freezing. That's all.
Oh, you'll be in New York this weekend?
Oh. Yeah, I'm coming to New York.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ooh, we gotta figure something out. I need to fly down from Jersey.
Fly down from Jersey.
I know. Everyone's like, it's gonna be cold. I said, that's okay.
I gotta come to Brooklyn anyway, so now I gotta be strategic. So
There you go.
I gotta pick up my mail in Brooklyn. I got mail here. I got mail in Brooklyn. I have all these homes that I'm living out of. So I
Such a
gotta go to my
nomad.
brother's house and pick up my mail. So I need to be in Brooklyn as well. And also obviously see my mom too. So that's gonna be great. So wow. You're coming to New York. Any particular and if would you like to share here, or you can tell me offline when you'll be here?
Well, I'll actually get there tomorrow morning, but
Ah.
and I'll be there until Monday afternoon.
Oh, this is working out so well.
Yeah, I'll be there
I
till Monday
think we should have a date tomorrow.
afternoon.
I think you and I do a hot date.
We'll work it out. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go to see the studio in Harlem. I'm going to visit an artist studio at some point on Saturday. He's been reaching out to me about coming to visit his studio, so I'll go visit it. And luckily, it's not that far from my son. It's like almost around the corner from my son. So,
are you taking the train?
Great.
Yeah, of course, I'm taking the train.
I love the train. I love the train.
Amtrak is the best way to travel the East Coast.
Take the
Well, let me take that back. The Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic Northeast corridor.
Take the train, sit in the quiet car.
The quiet car.
Oh, you're a quiet car.
Especially in the morning. I cannot in the morning. I don't want to hear anything you had in the morning, especially when I'm traveling alone. I told my husband one time he was traveling with me. I said, now you want to sit in the quiet car with me, or do you want us to sit in a regular car? I said, because if we sit in the quiet car, don't you talk to me.
But they're really strict on the quiet car.
Yes,
you really can't have like conversations. You can't be on your phone, nothing.
Well, you could be on. I think you could be on your phone, but you can't.
Absolutely,
right?
They discourage you from bringing your phone. You can have headphones on, and even they say you need to keep your headphones at a very minimum. Wow. They don't want to hear it coming out of your headphones.
Wow,
they're very
you
strict
can
on the quiet
listen.
part.
You cannot talk. You cannot talk on your cell phone. You can't have conversations that the people in there are going to hear. Let me tell you about me in the quiet car. Find that person to tell you to be quiet. I've had one instance when I came and the people sitting there, this group of people kept saying to them, you know, you're in the quiet car, and they kept going and going. I stood up and I said, I know you heard them. You are in the quiet car. Talk, get out of here. They stopped talking.
It's the quiet car. So
and they tell you it's a quiet car. They tell you
it's literally one car on that whole line of cars on that train. Go sit somewhere else.
And they tell you they say it's 8 other cars to choose from. And you know, I'm getting on in DC. So it's 8 other cars, and it's always from DC. It's always the next to last car because it's next to the business class. You have to come all the way back there to sit there. And I don't tolerate, especially in the morning. If I'm traveling early in the morning, I don't want to hear the talking. So, you know, and the Amtrak was having, you know, a really, really great.
Really?
Well, you 86. Yeah, the only reason is $86 is because just in case something happened, I just put the guarantee
insurance. Chris put me on to Amtrak bargains. I was like, I didn't realize it was. I mean, because if you really do, like, if you get your ticket like a month out, you pretty much, if you from Washington D.C., you can go round trip for $45. It's like $20 up and $20 down. It's incredible.
Hold on, let me school y'all on something.
You can't get Uber for that.
When Ronald and I went to D.C. for New Year's Eve and came back New Year's night, right? I booked the tickets 2 weeks prior. Take a guess how much I paid round trip for the 2 of us total to go to DC and come back.
Yeah. Amtrak.
Take a guess. No, wait. Take a guess. No.
$150?
$14 round trip.
Oh, 14. Okay. So I was
incredible.
$14.
I was close.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were having fares that were like anywhere you could get tickets for $10.
Yeah. Listen, you have to be very strategic. You have to be also wanting to go like on off times because like
Yeah.
we caught the train at like 7:30 at night, here
Mhm.
locally, right in Newark, and we came back the following night. Like we caught the 8:30 train back from DC. So you don't go like on peak times when like all the people are traveling. If you're willing to go like early in the morning or later in the evening,
Later in the evening.
you
Mhm.
you can get really good deals, and then do it like you said, a minimum of 2 weeks. But if you can do it at least a month out, you'll get some great deals. If you
Mhm.
wait till the day of, forget about it.
And then it's expensive.
It's
$100,
ridiculous.
please.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Last
Ridiculous.
minute travelers.
And
Yeah.
that's how I always buy my Amtrak tickets. I always try to buy them a month in advance. So
Yeah.
that I
Yeah, a
don't have
month
to
in
pay
advance, and
about it.
it's cheap.
Yeah, it's always cheaper. But you know, you
Even
have
even
that's- you
really
have-
up until like 2 weeks before.
yeah.
I mean, you can get a good deal, but once you pick that week, oh, you gonna pay.
Yeah. I love
You
Amtrak.
gonna pay. You'll be like, you'll be cursing the wind because you're like, man, I could have got that at $30.
Let me tell you something. I credit Amtrak with sustaining my relationship because when Ronald and I were dating, I was on Amtrak every week. I would literally buy like my tickets a month in advance. So actually, I know it was gonna be down there like every weekend. I literally just stayed on the train every like Thursday evening or Friday evening after work, and then I would get on the first train in the morning back, and I would go straight to work from the train station because I work in the city. So yo, Amtrak. If you live in the Northeast and you like to travel, use Amtrak.
Absolutely. And if you
It is
you
the
know,
best.
if you're making reservations like for taking a trip, you know, one of the best days of the week to do that is on a Tuesday.
Tuesdays
I
and
don't know what it is
Wednesdays.
about Tuesdays.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
get some of the best airplane tickets on a Tuesday.
I just ordered
Yes.
my tickets to the first leg of my trip is to Portugal, and it is set. The tickets are bought, and I am
All
ready. I talked to my cousin this morning. We made sure our flights lined up. So he and I and his girlfriend, we are heading to Portugal, and
Nice.
so that's gonna be exciting. Then we're gonna go into Porto, Portugal, and then after that they leave, and then I head to Paris. So I'm in Paris, one of my favorite cities in the world. So instead of me going to the south of France, where my friends live, they're coming to me in Paris. So we're gonna hang out in Paris. She would have just gotten married, so we're celebrating her wedding, and so we're gonna have a good time in Paris. And then after that, I am heading to Ghana. My friends in Ghana say, Ron, you cannot come to Africa and not stop by. So Ghana is on the list. So that means that now I have to go to the embassy. So I gotta get my visa, my multiple entry visa for Ghana. And then after Ghana, who knows what, but then I should be in Namibia in March.
World traveler.
So you guys will be on the road with me. You'll be traveling with me along the way. Sometimes we will be live and sometimes we'll be recorded. So we're going to figure it out as a community. We're going to figure it out together. So that's what's happening. That's what's coming up. Starting in 2 weeks. Well, no, 3 weeks. I'll be heading over. I can't believe it's already time to travel, to head to Europe and then Africa. Let's see what I see more stuff. More. So we have a couple. I have a new person. Is Latte Golden new?
It's Letta.
Letta, sorry. Oh, that's Letta. Oh, that's hey Letta. Sorry about that, Letta.
It's all right. It's the dyslexia. Just a little dyslexia. It's okay.
I tell you, my brain power is limited this morning, y'all. So
he did say it was
like
Thursday.
3 hours on you.
My brain power is limited.
I see Letta far more than you do. So
Letta, yes.
Remember
Letta.
how we did the
Hi,
whole
Letta.
like golden thing back like not too long ago? Like we broke out the song.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not gonna.
Hi, Letta. We love you. Don't take me wrong. I'm quirky. I got lots of quirks and bugs. I'm working out. So she said, I haven't been on the train forever. I love the train. Bryson says American Airlines is the best. No,
it's not. American Airlines is not
worse.
I will agree to disagree.
Yeah. And I'm in Dallas. I'm like, nah.
Delta is the best. Delta is the best.
Yeah,
Delta Airlines, and I'm traveling overseas by United, and I was having a moment. I was like, "Where's everything on this website? It's all confusing." Another reason why my brain power is a little out of whack.
When we went to Ghana, we went on British Air. That was the best flight. British
Airways are great.
Yeah.
Emirates. Emirates is the best airlines in the world.
Emirates. Yeah.
First class all the way.
When my daughter and I got that $250 round trip ticket to Dubai, we went on Air Emirates. It was amazing. The food was amazing.
Yes.
Everything was good.
Well, I tell you, Delta, Delta is better. So if you haven't experienced Delta, you're missing out. The app is great. What I love about companies is how they interface their technology, and this is the easy Delta app is seamless to the web page, and when you get to the airport, everything is just like moving. It's just like
Yeah, with Delta, I do everything in the app. I book tickets, I track my bags, I literally do everything. When we got rebooked when we were going to Hawaii, they did it in the app, and we had started the process. But by the time we opened up the app, they'd already booked us. We didn't have to do anything, and I think they are very AI focused. They use a lot of AI infrastructure to do a lot of this stuff. I mean, think about it. The amount of people that they're moving, if there's no way they can do this with just regular humans all day long. It has to be done via AI.
Can I add on to that? I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say it like this. Every single business has an opportunity to bring in more technology to enhance their customer experience, right? So it's not like I get that we have this current version of AI, but remember, for those of us of a certain age, there was a paperclip called Clip.
Yes.
In Microsoft Word. That was AI, people. I just want y'all to recognize how long we've had it. But using technology to enhance your customer experience, no matter how big your business is, will always typically work in your favor, provided you listen to your customer feedback and you actually test the customer experience, the user experience, which some people just don't do, which I don't understand.
Absolutely.
I don't get why we don't test what we're putting out there, but
you are absolutely right. 100%.
Like YouTube right now just adjusted their YouTube TV app to where you used to be able to see a person's playlist or next video. That's gone. That for me is agitating because, like, prime example, there are some travel channels that we follow. And if I like this one, they'll say, oh, well, click here for the next one. And I can no longer click here for the next one. It's like, who told you guys to change how we were watching, YouTube TV? More than that, the end screen is attached to it. So you've adjusted all these things without even asking your viewers, did we even want that adjustment?
I love good technology. I said,
love good technology.
Yeah.
Can I throw something out there? I need all of y'all right now. I'm coming to the altar. Okay.
Yes. Come on.
I want all the prayer warriors in the audience to pray on this. So Samsung is doing their pre-order of their triphone on the 30th, and it's running for $3,000. Now,
how much?
$3,000.
Are you starting to GoFundMe for it?
You know what, Chris? I probably should, because everybody else doing GoFundMes. I probably should be like, look,
or a Cash App, or a Cash App.
I should
put your Cash App underneath.
Okay, so first of all, do I need it? No. Do I want this phone? The more I have looked at it, the more I'm like, I would so love this phone. Now you let me get my stuff together, because Virgos be doing some things. come September, I might just be, but I got to figure it out because it has its own special phone case, and my phone case has a built-in handle, and I really love the built-in handle. So I'm like, ugh. So yeah.
Do you have it there? Can we see it?
What well, I
phone-
have the regular. I have the 7.
That's the fold, right?
Yeah, I have the 7, and I've got the handle. So I just operate like this all day.
Interesting.
So I don't have to. I don't hold. You know what I'm saying? I can do my things and do my talking.
Gwendolyn is the Galaxy girl.
Yeah, that case that comes with it does not have that, and I'm like, it just. But let me tell you, the good Lords sends me some dollars, man. Trust.
Lisa says, but you just got a new phone in July.
Lisa, I don't need you calling me out. I mean, like,
Look, sometimes we just want what we want.
To figure out the photo of
last year's birthday gift. So, yeah.
That was another birthday coming out.
Another birthday coming out. So
there's a birthday anniversary coming in September. So, 3 things.
I mean,
$1,000 each.
Hey, exactly, and it's a trifold. So
$3,000 for a phone.
That's a lot of money.
Bleeding edge technology costs money.
I don't like your accusatory tone right now.
No, this is a non-judgment zone.
I want to know what's on
this. So it is. It's only a few millimeters bigger than this one. It's the size of like the 6. This is a 7, and it's a little bit heavier because you have 3. But you have a 10-inch tablet in your pocket.
Yeah, and that's the draw. That is a draw. It can replace 2 devices.
Yeah.
It replaces 2 devices. And listen, I mean, Samsung and Google, they've been doing these fold for about 7 years now. They perfected it, and of course, I got to throw in Apple's coming out to the
Apple's coming out with one
this fall.
Yes, they are.
But here, I want to address something because quite a few people in the chat had said something about iOS 26 and how they hate it. That has been the consensus that I've been hearing from a lot of people. And it's not that they hate it because the software is trash, but they hate it because the fact that they have moved things around and people can't find the things that they're used to. Like they don't know how to find their photos, and certain things they're just used to having in a certain spot have been moved. I get that. Every few years, these companies, they go and they make these big changes, just like how Gwendolyn was talking about how YouTube, they don't ask you, well, how would you like to change these things? They go in there and they just change it the way that they want to. They feel as though this is how we're going to move forward, and everyone's just going to adopt. And typically that's how it goes. But if people complain enough to these companies, they will fall back. Yeah. Apple is not, it's susceptible to that as well. In past years, there have been some software upgrades that they've done, and people have revolted. And Apple's gone back and had to put things back where it was. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing: you're buying these devices. Yes, they're yours.
A lot of money too.
They do. They do.
Yeah, the feedback matters. I will say for myself, looking at my numbers when I do, a number of my viewers watch on TV. So when you take away a place for my end screens, which continues them to stay in my environment, you're impacting my numbers and my watch hours. So yeah, that matters to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, my phone doesn't, like, I don't have automatic update on my phone. Oh. So it's just sitting there. So I haven't pushed it. I have not. How much people hate it. I haven't uploaded it.
But here's the thing though, there's a danger in that also when you don't do the updates, because a lot of times there are security updates that close like security holes and viruses and stuff like that. So there is a balance. I know a lot of people that do that. They don't want the automatic updates because of the fact that sometimes when they push out an update, there might be a slight bug in it still, and it can do some damage to your phone. But in the long term, it's better to update, maybe not right away, give it a couple of weeks or a month, but you want to plug some of those vulnerable holes that are in the operating system.
And there's always
one of the things that started happening, right, as that update came out, like it said updated to that, was all of a sudden I kept seeing how full my phone was. Your phone is full. Your phone is full. Yeah, because you want me to push this update button. That's
Well,
all.
no, right, because updates require a certain amount of storage space to do the
So you
update.
may have
'Cause
to need photos.
well, no. So here's the thing. Sometimes,
Right.
like, say an update is 5 gigs. You need a minimum of 10 gigs. You need twice the amount of storage because what it does is it downloads it, saves it. It needs a safe to save it, and then it has to unload it or unpack it basically. So it needs double the space. So a lot of times, most people don't. They're just like taking photos and they're not, archiving it, and they leave everything on their phone. And especially if you have a phone for quite a few years.
Look at Gwen.
What?
So it wasn't
You
even
hurting
about me
Gwendolyn's
trying to
organization ears.
So it wasn't even me trying to upload it that got that message. It just started sending the message.
Well, because it can see that it can't do an update because it's not enough space to do it. Because if you try to run an update on a device that's full, it'll say insufficient space. Try to delete or remove some things on your phone.
Oh, I deleted and removed stuff and it still said it. So I was like, no.
There are people in the world that refuse to update their updates, and like Chris is saying, those updates are so important for security. So important for security.
I'm trying to understand all of the keeping every single thing you've ever had on your phone. I'm just like, I don't understand that life.
Download, get it. You gotta take it off. That's why we have these drives, those little drives, and you can put it on your main computer and all that other stuff. Yeah.
And what you all not listening to is that I don't keep everything in there. So I didn't know why the message kept coming.
Well, here's my question.
Well, I would like to be that if it's empty.
Well, hold on. You're on an iPhone, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk offline. I'll help you out.
He'll help you out. He's gonna walk you through it.
I just have a question, and people can put in how often are you purchasing a new phone?
Not often.
Like every 2 years, every 3 years. They say the average American consumer is like 6 to 7 years.
Yeah.
Is how often people purchase a phone. I would like.
I used to be every year, but I think I've pretty much gone to like every other year now.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like, typically what I do, what I do is like I will keep the previous phone. So like I have this is a 14. I'm currently on 16, and I'll upgrade this year to I'll probably upgrade to the Fold, whatever they call it.
Really? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Chris wants to get a phone. Now, you were part of the iPhone crowd that was like, I don't understand why they're doing.
He's staying with the iPhone. He's staying with the iPhone.
Wait.
What? He means when the iPhone does the fold.
I understand that. Oh no, I understand that because when Samsung came out with like their phablet back in the 2000s, we're like, oh my god, it's so large, but there's a really large iPhone now. And so when the Fold came out, it was like, who wants that? Nobody wants that.
Oh no! Listen to me. I'm always a big phone person. I would always. Let me tell you something. I love those phones,
He's
like the
Samsung
phones. It's just that's not my ecosystem.
Yes.
I would love to have a Fold because here's the thing. Like I have an iPad Mini right here, and it would be around the same size. I love to have screens where I can do multiple things and have different applications open at the same time. Right now, I have 4 devices on my desk: my regular phone, my backup phone, my iPad, and my iPad Mini. And they're all going.
And the monitor in front of you.
And you're looking at the monitor.
Wait, and then I'm watching the show on another monitor. So I've got 6? I've got 6 screens in front of me. Yeah,
he's got like a whole Houston going on there.
No, seriously.
Where's
and they all have a different purpose.
Yeah, I keep telling my husband I need an iPad, especially with some of the I want to try around art and stuff. I need an iPad. Because
it's a really good tool to be able to do a lot of things you probably want to do with a larger screen.
But I make sure he gets one. You know, he keeps things to the wheels fall off.
Who's this?
So for his 80th birthday,
your husband?
Yes. So for his 80th birthday, I bought him a new one.
Okay.
I will hold on to my phone until it can't work. And then once I realize it can't keep up and it doesn't work, then I have to get a new phone. So I got a new phone this year, and I might have to get another one for travel, but I don't know because I'm debating on should I get another phone or should I get one of those handheld camera
burner?
things like the devices, the little hand. What do they call the guys, Chris? You have one.
Like the Osmo Pocket that I have here.
Osmos, right? Yeah. So I'm debating between the other phone or Osmo.
Get
Any
an Osmo.
suggestions?
Get an Osmo. Like either get like any one of the little DJI. They have they have a couple different versions. They've got the Osmo Pocket. The Osmo Pocket 4 is about to launch, the new one. They've got the 4. No, it's about. They've got the leaks out of the actual packaging now. It's probably going to launch within the next couple of weeks.
Ooh, maybe I'll be on time.
Isn't there a ban now, or is the ban not in effect?
No, so here it is. The ban is in effect, but what happens is that particular device got FCC approval before the ban took effect. Right. So this one will be able to come out. I believe the ban was in effect as of December 21st.
Yes,
they got approved, I think, 2 weeks prior to that. Because you can always go and see FCC filings, and people pulled the FCC filings to see that this was already approved. So that one, it's supposed to be an Osmo Pocket 4 Pro also, but it did not come in under the deadline. So that's why that's delayed.
Did y'all hear what Anthony Rowland says here?
What did he say?
He goes, I got ridiculed when I got my Galaxy Note. Then Apple did the same thing, and folks were buying them up. Apple is a cult.
People will always do that, but here's my thing. I always say, buy the device that you want that works for you. It doesn't matter what ecosystem it is. Buy the device that works for you.
Yeah, I only got an Apple phone because my kids forced me to.
Well, I was the last in my family to get Apple phones.
I had a Samsung. I was like,
I was Samsung to the end until that bad customer service moment. Then I was done.
I love how that's your excuse, but we'll allow it.
But also with the rest of the ecosystem.
I will say that my husband, he was Apple. We got married. We were like, that's going to be a no. You got to come to the dark side.
Wow, you convinced them?
With every single one of us. And as soon as the grandson graduated from high school, the girls, they have fold 6s. So we got a fold 5, fold 6s, fold 7s, all at the table. We are rocking Samsung over here.
The whole family.
Yes.
It typically is a family affair.
Has a Samsung. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Family affair.
It has a folding device too. Yeah.
So you know,
we all have folding devices.
Typically, when one person in the household has it, the whole household tends to have it. Like our household is Apple. Here, when Ron and I met, I looked at his phone. I was like, okay, this is gonna work. This can work.
Do people do that?
Okay, so I will say this. I have been in some networking rooms, virtual rooms, where grown adults are like, so what phone do you have? Y'all in y'all 40s and whatnot. Are y'all serious right now? Like, are we serious right now?
Really?
Are y'all doing that?
I did not know.
I joke when I say that, but yeah.
Well, you know what? It was strange when I went over to I was a Galaxy person it was Gwendolyn and I with our pros. I mean, what was that? The Palm Pre's and all the other stuff we had and the trios.
Yes.
Yeah, we Gwendolyn and I have moved along together with our technology.
Yes.
The only thing she hasn't moved with me on is Apple.
Yeah, why would I do that? Why would I? Now here's the deal. This is a serious deal here, though. Here's the deal. I am not big on the licensing that they do. I don't want to rent anything I have. If I buy it, I want to own it. And they have a lot of things where they have their customers renting them. Like the cost to operate that phone over a year is far more than what you would ever pay on this side, right?
Which phone are you talking about? You talking about the iPhones? You talking about the iPhone?
He's talking about iPhones, the iPhone
No,
subscriptions.
but here's the thing though. That's not necessarily. Yes, you can do that now. That wasn't always something. I think that a lot of the world and the economy is going towards a subscription-based model with everything from cars to phones. You have the choice to either outright buy your phone or, as they say, lease your phone, like through, especially a lot of people do it through the carriers, where you pay a little bit monthly on your bill to have that phone, and then do the upgrade by just swapping it out. For the most part, for the majority of my life, I've always owned my phone. I always believe in just like owning it outright. I'm not beholden to anyone. You can switch carriers, do whatever you want with it. You're not
But
tied
now
to
the
anybody.
carriers
Yeah, but
don't
this is
allow you
not-
to get the benefits of
this is
the
not,
product unless you use the lease of the phone.
Okay, so
through them.
I'm not discussing buying the phone.
Right.
That's
Oh.
separate. I am talking about when you get your apps and anything else. A lot of that from Apple is costly. When you talk to developers, there's a reason why they go with Apple first. One, we know that the Android universe has 5,000 screens that they have to work with. That's a lot to work with. Whereas
Yeah.
Apple has one screen. But they also know, based on data, that you can put something out there and that customer is going to buy it. No offense, without a lot of thought. I mean, that's just what they say, right? But
Mhm.
there's a lot that you have to pay for in a subscription basis, from operating that phone, not having the phone, just operating the phone. I don't want to pay for all that stuff. When I buy something, I want to buy something. I want it to be mine. End of story. Like, that is it. So no, I would never go to a place where I can put all this money into music. We'll use that as an example, and then I can't take any of that with me.
I hate the music thing. I
Like, that
hate
makes
it.
no sense to me.
Oh, that's what I hate about it.
I don't think that is a platform issue. I think that is a
You don't think so?
no, because
Like, if I want to add music to my phone, I just add music. Can you
Yeah,
just
no, but wait.
Apple
Most
operate
people, how are you getting? Most people are getting music through like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music.
I have CDs.
Right,
I
but
have
here's
digital
the
music.
thing, right now. But here's the thing: you're a rare case now. Like that's how we all used to do it.
I like how we're rare cases. I
No,
like how
like-
people who want to own their
No.
stuff are rare cases.
No. Listen to me. Because I was like that also. I used to have stacks and stacks of CDs, and I had them all digitized. This is even before like when MP3s became a thing. I put them all on my computer. But as people have gone to different models, everyone wants convenience, right? You don't have to take your music everywhere. I can be anywhere and have my music in my Apple Music catalog. I mean, that's just the catalog and the system that I've gone with.
Right.
Not a lot of people are still doing the importing on the CD and then manually transferring it over.
I had to.
Right,
you know,
but
I had
here's
to
the
do.
thing. You guys know that you're the rare cases that do that.
We Samsung. Well,
So-
but that's the Android mindset. See,
It's-
Android people, they download and everything is right there. You don't have to worry about being subscribed. You don't have to worry about. As a matter of fact, when you
Where are you
I've been in
downloading
both.
it from?
So you
Where are
can
you
just download
downloading
from
from?
anywhere, and put it on your phone.
But here's the thing: you can do that with Apple also. You know that, right?
No, you can.
Yes, you can.
But it's a
Yes,
lot
you
more
can.
work to do it.
No, it's not. You can use iTunes where you have your library, not Apple Music. iTunes, like the old school iTunes, they still have that, and just bring it all over. It's the same. It's dependent on what you as a user want to do.
Chris,
It doesn't
if
matter
you-
what platform you're on.
Chris, if you ever experienced the Samsung experience when it comes to all that entertainment and media, you will know what we're talking
You
about.
will know.
Okay.
I mean, see, now I have both worlds. I'm in both worlds, and I can tell you the Samsung Life, the Galaxy Life,
The Android
is
life.
the Android. Thank you. The Android
Well,
Life
here's
is much
Android
easier
is a
when it
lot
comes to
more
music.
open and allows you
Yeah.
to do a lot more things, users to control the experience more. I know that for a fact. But
I
also
see
that
it as
is-
choice.
but-
I see it.
No,
I
it-
just see it as
it's-
choice. But you
you know
do have
what
a very good point. When you train people to just subscribe to everything, then everything is just, well, I'll just pay for it. I'll just pay for it. I want to say it's Tesla who was trying to do what BMW did a few years back and make certain features in their car a subscription.
Yes.
It didn't work out for BMW, Tesla. I say you probably don't want to go down that road. Just saying. But the Tesla customer, in my opinion, is different. They may just pay for stuff. The BMW customer's like, we just paid for this bitch. Now I'm not going to be renting my heated seats. I just gave you $90,000.
Yeah.
So some people will
But
not fight for it, and then some people are like, "No, I'm not already paid for this luxury car. I'm not paying nothing else."
and then here's the other thing though too. These companies can't do that if we don't allow them to do it. These subscription services, if we didn't subscribe to them, they couldn't offer it to us.
Well, here's something that Hassan says, and which is Ali says that's why majority of people in the worldwide use Samsung. And when now that is when I was in Africa, when I was in Nigeria, when I'm in Ghana, mainly in Nigeria though. In Nigeria, down the roads, every road was Samsung flags flying in the wind, and most people around the world, or if you're in Europe, it was what, Nokia. I think it was Nokia was the big phone
Back
of
in
Europe.
the day, yes.
So you had the Nokias in Europe, you had Samsung in Africa and Europe, and but most of the world uses Android. But that's
Also
the
because
deal.
of here's the other thing too. Price point is a huge factor when it comes to phones. You know, iPhone, they're, I hate to use the word premium, but like people always put Apple as a premium. No, wait. Let's hear me out. People always put Apple as a premium brand, and everyone knows about the quote unquote Apple tax. Whereas when you're in a Google environment, you have a lot more companies that subscribe to that. It's not just Samsung. You've got Samsung. You've got all the other brands that use Google as their platform. Whereas with Apple, you only have Apple and iOS. It's not like you have a variety to choose from. You have a variety to choose from when it comes to the Android platform, and they some at different price points.
Okay, so I will say that in the past, because I believe that Apple is losing some of its shininess. In the past, when Steve was on the job. You like that? You actually had you like that, right?
That was very good.
You had a very particular experience, and it was about the customers, about technology. You got the money man in the chair now, and that is sort of like fading, right? But we can't pretend like Xiaomi just put out a Leica phone. Leica.
Listen,
the camera Leica.
The camera Leica
has a phone.
Has a phone.
Yeah. Listen.
But before we go there, I'm going to change subjects, and I know we got that, but there's something this Kimmy is onto something. This just happened, and I know it's in my feed as I went for TikTok, and I was like, people they always hit me up in TikTok, and I'm like, and then I went to TikTok, and it had a new agreement. How many of you have yielded to the new TikTok agreement?
150% of deletions have been happening since the new terms have come out, because now it is 100% owned by the U.S. government, basically,
and by the Trump people. Hello, the Trump people bought it.
And when you look at what people have to agree to,
they're collecting passport information, they're collecting immigration status, location, and as of right now, if you use the word Epstein or Trump, it automatically gets flagged. You can't use those words.
And the creators like the Aaron Parnas, all of these people on Instagram saying how their videos are being blocked. Yeah, you can have all of the videos are being blocked. And I know one of my friends who's Latina, she was like, I got off of there. Like, yeah, and she posted the agreement. And the second paragraph is like, yeah, they're gonna tell your location, which is a part of what they want to do, right? So you talk about people who are working with Palantir. They're working with those people. So they're feeding information to people who want to track you down. And so, and then
I deleted mine at the end of last year when all that foolishness went down.
I'm getting ready to delete TikTok. I sat there and said, I won't sign an agreement because I can't get to all my, people that follow me on TikTok without hitting that agreement thing on the screen. So
I deleted my TikTok for over a year now, and I did not look back.
And Jazzy has always said no one should be on TikTok. You're right. You're right, Jazzy.
Photo Ken says, I never had or used TikTok. So happy for that.
Yeah, it's
And
not great.
Jazzy, I just read. Yeah, Jazzy said no one should
Mhm.
ever use TikTok.
Yeah,
And
'cause, when they had the deal with the inauguration, what was that? In the end of 24,
yes,
into 25, whatever.
25 last
Um,
year.
yeah, golly, 24. Yeah, right. So 25. Yes. So I was like, yeah, you should have seen the writing on the wall then when all that stuff went down.
Yeah,
But people are like, but this is how I run my business. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, you can, but there's a hole in that basket. You
Yeah,
might want
well,
to move
here's
your
the,
eggs.
a lot of businesses are going to collapse because of that, because a lot of people had successful um, businesses on that platform, and now it's gone. But here's the thing: we've been telling people, just like we talk about Project 25, about all the things that were coming. We knew this was coming. It got delayed, but here it is now. In order for you to use their service, you have to agree to their terms and services, which includes immigration status, location status. You can't use certain words. I mean,
Your
basically,
gender, how you
it's a
identify.
propaganda. Yes, it's
It's
a propaganda machine.
Yep.
And then you have to
So
figure out, like, you have to find out anytime you get an app, unless it's just one you want to come back to at some point in time. One of those things, like say you have Pinterest and you want to go back to Pinterest, that's different. But when you get out of these apps like that, you need to make sure you go in and delete your profile.
yeah, you gotta
yes,
get rid of
Yeah.
everything.
Someone was
yes.
saying on there
Take
how
that.
they on Instagram yesterday how they could use your name because some is on Instagram, something in there allows them to use your name and create a new account.
Really?
Everything that's in there now, all of your stuff you upload, unless you fall into certain categories, belongs someone. I can't remember. I didn't repost it, but someone said it on Instagram yesterday.
We need
So
to
here's
look
a
in more
tip.
into this.
Here's
But
a
I know I'm
tip.
out.
Here's
on
a
TikTok.
tip. If you want to get rid of your TikTok account, the first thing you do is delete all of your posts out of that account. Then go and request to have your account deleted. They'll make you go through all these hoops and
Yeah,
steps.
hoops. Yes.
Do that, and then delete. Once you get the notification that your account is deleted, even though they'll say to you, "Oh, it's deleted," but you have up to 30 days to restore it.
Mm-hmm.
Once that's done, delete it off your phone and get rid of it. That's the proper way to do it. Delete all the information you have in it first, then request to have the account deactivated, then remove it from your phone.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
And
did that
Chris.
someone had someone sent me in my DMs how people can do that without clicking on the agreement. How you go to airplane mode and how you can do it so you don't have to go to the agreement, and then you can go. Then you can go in there and get to profile and delete all of your profile information. So there
Wow.
Can
is.
I add
They
something?
do have somebody's. I'll send it to you. Someone.
I just want
But
to add
people
that.
keep-
Go ahead,
yeah.
Ms. Elise.
And then and I know people keep saying about D nice. Like, to be honest, if you go in there, people make money on those, whether they say they do or they don't. There's a lot of people paying for stuff on that. Paying anything you do, if you join a club or you buy, it's costing you money, which means that you not only have your profile in, you have to put some credit card information in there. I don't put my credit card information in anything like that. Because they're not gonna ask you over. You're not sending them cash, or you're not sending them a cash app. You're gonna want a credit card. Anything like that, you're giving them also your credit card information. And so, when you buy and when you go in there, click and buy, your information is in there. And if you want to, like, I still have the message that the person sent to me, and I can send it to people because I know I can send it to people so they can, in their DM, so they can figure out how to do it without clicking that agreement. Because, when you have to, anyone that tells you, they force you to agree to something.
Yes.
And all I've been hearing on Instagram from people is how their information, especially ones who have opinion pieces in there. People like Aaron Parnas, and I'm sure Christine, the one that spills all the tea. I'm sure all of her stuff is blocked because she was in there, but she had already started transitioning her IG because they were blocking her anyway, because she talked about a lot about that on IG. So
Mm.
so there are ways around that. But yeah, if not, do as Chris said and click on
Delete
there.
everything.
I'll
Clean
send
it up.
you
Yes.
and you can try it and see it and let everybody know if it works.
Yeah.
So here's something I would like to share.
Yes.
We're using someone's product, right? And although it's free, there is a cost to it, and that cost is some version, some tidbit of your privacy. You're giving up data, right?
Your
And
data.
the one thing that a lot of consumers do worldwide is we don't like reading the terms and conditions. I get that they're so long and it's so wordy that even when you start, by the time you get to like the first section, like, you know what, forget it. I'll just agree to that. We have to cut that out.
Right.
What I do every year is I do a digital cleanup, right? I start deciding, what am I truly not using?
Right.
How do I get out of this? How has those terms and conditions changed? Because they send them to us. They're like, hey, a little FYI, we just updated it.
Yep.
And we're like, okay, great. We don't even read it. We got to start reading stuff and asking people how they're using the data. If you're using someone's app, trust, you're giving them something as a little bit of your privacy. So that's how you're paying for it. You get to choose how much of it do you want to give away?
To piggyback on what Gwendolyn is saying, yes, when you get free apps, you are at the mercy of these companies. That's why, I would say, if you believe in
free
an
is
app,
never free.
If you believe in an app and you want to use that, purchase it. Is it more upfront? Yes, but then also you're not giving up a lot, as much.
Yeah, and then you're giving up something though, because even as a
small
business,
but you're not giving up as much.
I would say, like, for me as a photographer, well, for all my businesses, I have my privacy policy, right? Because people want to know, how are you using my data?
Right.
That, like, we all have a digital footprint. I don't know how many people actually stop to check it. I still have in my sphere, I change my password every 90 days. I did it at the office. I'm no longer there, but I know that's the way I should probably go. Every 90 days. We talked about two-factor auth. How many people are using two-factor auth?
I gotta have my two-factor.
Get that word out.
Two-factor on everything.
On everything. We've talked about this stuff, but with convenience. When you want people to know when you walk into their store, to know that you're a loyalty person, to know things about you because you want the ease of just showing up, you're paying with your privacy. You're giving up a little bit of that every single time. So if you want convenience, don't bitch about it. Don't bitch about the cost of it. If you don't want the convenience, then you're gonna have to tighten up, clean up in your sphere, like clean your digital footprint. But we take things for granted. We're just like, yeah, okay, you design your whole life away, don't even know it.
And then check if you with your apps, go into that app and check and make sure that you're not sharing your location with that app. Because they will a lot of them will automatically do it. And a lot of people don't pay attention to the message that pops up when you add some of these apps, when it says they want to track blah, blah, blah. Most people don't track. They just
I always take that off. Take that off.
And not even pay attention to what they just asked them, what question they were asking.
Well, they
go and check the part about location, because I never shared my location with apps. I
share mine.
No, I share my location when I'm using the app,
but
I don't share it always. Like they always have the list always, while using, and then no.
I am a local guide on Google, so I am tracked, but that's a conscious decision to be tracked.
Right,
so,
but you chose that, right?
That makes perfect sense. But some of the people aren't paying attention to the fact that they've given people the permission to track them like that. And I just want people to make sure that if they don't want, and like it's just like airline apps. When I'm on there, while I'm in it, you can track me. I want to
throw one more thing out there.
I want to know where I am.
For all the creators, I'm still watching the story. I haven't seen everything, but OpenAI has put out feelers for purchasing Pinterest.
Oh yeah, they
really?
I didn't hear about that one. That's interesting.
Yeah, Pinterest is.
Well, here's the thing. Watch out for OpenAI this year. They're coming up with some products, and they're about to explode on the scene. And we have to be very careful as far as what we give them, and what we're getting in return.
Ooh, that sounds like a good investment tip
Pinterest,
there. No.
Pinterest has lost a lot of have lost some stock market life. And
Yes.
they just laid off 600 people. And unfortunately, my daughter got caught up in that one. But then their stock still dropped another 10% after they did it.
Yeah. My only concern is, I have a lot of my images on Pinterest, and think about this: people can pin your stuff and you don't even know about it. So, like, whenever
Yeah.
I do a search, a personal brand search at the beginning of the month, I can see where my name has popped up or what have you, right? And I was surprised that I had stuff from another business on Pinterest. I was like, okay, so anyone can pin your stuff, but think about how your creative work would be fed into this machine. That's all I'm saying. That's where my mind went.
Right.
So if it comes to that, I'm deleting all my stuff. Like, real talk. I was like, yeah, that's a no
Well,
for me.
I mean, but here's the thing: you don't even have to be using AI. I mean, I've experienced this in just being on social media and being a person on social media back in the day, and it just reminded me recently. Someone I follow, she is a fashion influencer, and she did a collaboration with some local designers, and who was it? Shein stole their design and used her images and generated AI videos of her in their work. In the past, companies would constantly like take my photos that I used to take with the hats and put them on their website selling stuff, like selling their hats. It wasn't even the same hat. They didn't even care. I would be sending out takedown notices all the time. That's what
I
was like,
remember
all right,
that. Yes.
this is unsustainable.
Right.
But now with AI, it is crazy.
You look so good in those hats, Chris. You look so good in those hats.
Thank
I
you.
love your hat pictures.
Agent, I say, and Chris is the perfect hat model.
But I mean, it's a thing where, if you're out there, regardless of what they will steal your stuff, and it's just easier now with AI, because now what they can do is they can take all they need is like 2 still images of you from different views, and they can create a 3D model of you and allow you to do different things. I don't know if anyone's been following the story with Grok on X. They were taking images of people and taking their clothes off, and even of children.
Yes.
It was mostly women and children.
I think they're being sued in Europe. I think Europe has a major lawsuit going against what is that? Oh,
X.
I'm not even X.
I got rid
I'm
of
not even
X.
on X. I quit my X account a long time ago.
Well, I keep up with a lot of these things because of the fact that some of my clients are on them.
Right.
Yeah, you have X because
for business reasons. I didn't have any business over there, so.
Yeah,
and plus, I wasn't on it enough to have it take up space on my phone.
It is a cesspool.
And okay, so there's one last thought, and then we're gonna end on this side. This was this week. I mean, just announced yesterday. How many? I think it was 38,000. Just 38,000 hotel reservations for the FIFA have been canceled. FIFA have been canceled. So people around the world are saying they're not coming to America.
And 17,000 tickets had been, ticket purchases had been canceled.
Yeah, they've been canceling.
And then the fact that, so since you brought that up, we have to bring up the Winter Olympics.
Yes.
Where our
ice is on its way.
People want to go to Italy. Why? Why is this person over there in Italy allowing these people? First of all, everyone there is from a different country because it's the Olympics.
They say they're there to protect our American athletes. Like, why? We don't
need ice to go to the Olympics.
Here's the thing. Here's your real question. Are they going there to protect American athletes, or are they going to identify them so they can apprehend them? I don't believe they're going to protect anyone, because they said they're going to go and verify. You're only verifying, well, what country. So say Chris is really from representing Ghana, but Chris is a naturalized U.S. citizen, but he has a right to represent that country. Now, what do we do with Chris because he did that? and they're gonna show up at the Super Bowl. That's all because they're mad about Bad Bunny. But
That
that's
part.
okay. Bad Bunny
Yes,
still perform.
as if Bad Bunny's from another country. He's
He's
an American
American.
citizen.
That part.
He's
That part.
American.
And
Well, we
it's
know
time
that they're not educated, so it doesn't matter.
and it's time for the NFL is a bunch of good old boys
Mhm.
who support this administration.
Mhm.
And so what are they gonna say? How are they gonna act? How are they gonna receive anything? Like when you have a lot of black and brown players and people attending these games, what are they gonna do? So I mean, it's all of that stuff is crazy. Like no should be coming to the United States. Nothing. No
Nothing should be
international
coming here.
no
I would
Olympic-
say everything. It would be a global boycott to not come to the United States. There was one interview. The gentleman, he was an African. He plays for the Spurs. They did an interview with him this morning or last night, and he was saying how afraid he was that he's born in France, so he's French, and but he plays for the Spurs, and he's also African descent, and he says he is now afraid of where we are in America, and he's an athlete making good money with the Spurs, but then he also said I can't share as much as I want to share because of his position being in the Spurs.
Yeah, because of where they're from. We have one that's playing for the Wizards here. He's 22 years old, and I only really know more about him because he's working with one of the artists because he wanted to learn how to do some art. And so he's 22 years old from France. It's a lot of them in the NBA who are from other countries right now.
And also baseball.
From there.
Baseball has a lot of citizens from other places.
From Spanish-speaking countries.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Spanish-speaking countries. Yeah.
So there we are. So that we had there was a good round of conversation for our Let's Talk. That's what we do here on Wednesdays. We just talk. There's no agenda, and we just talk and have conversation. And but I loved all the conversations. Samsung, Apple,
FIFA, NBA.
I know. I say the abbreviation. What can I say?
FIFA. Get a little bit of the politics in there of what's happening, right?
I had to throw one in there. Because I mean that was this morning, and I was like, wait a minute. When I saw the stats for all the people that had pulled out, and so Mandani had it on his page. So you want to get those numbers? They're on his Instagram page, and how New York is going to be suffering because they thought they were going to make money because of the events here. A lot of people are coming to New York City. He says, I do believe here in New York City, 38,000. It may just been New York City, but check his page. And but a lot of folks are pulling out of the United States and the British. Oh, we'll talk about this tomorrow. But Gwendolyn sent me an amazing clip yesterday of this British conversation on a British network. Man, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Oh, you have to share that with me so I can watch it before we get on tomorrow.
That would be tomorrow.
And if I could just throw out a topic for tomorrow as well, that Rock the Country concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means you'll be joining us tomorrow.
Look, I'll be off my train by then. I can hear.
Anyway, let's do some announcements. Oh, first of all, thank you YouTubers that are here in this platform. We passed the 800 mark yesterday.
Yeah.
So we are moving forward. We'll soon be up at the 1,000 mark. And but we're at 800 subscribers here at Touch Base Daily and Ron Lewis Photos. So thank you for all of the people that come here, visit when you can. Some people look at us while they're at work. Some people look at us and repeat. Some people look at us on Indie Soup Media. And thank you to the folks on Indie Soup Media with Dr. Tachi and her platform that see what we do here as well. And but we crossed the 800 mark, so that's a good thing. I'm excited about it, and we're working our way to 900, so that's a good thing. And so let's go to if you are a part of this, make sure you join the I should say you don't have to join it. You can just click the tab for the YouTube community and you can put photography there, text postings, conversations, engagements, yada yada, inside the community, and then exchange and converse and get to know one another. Also, if you're looking for an event photographer, sorry, my bad, wrong one. Join my email list today at Ron Lewis Photos, so that way you can click on that. And then if you want an event photographer, and I seem like I'm getting a lot of work, I got 2 more requests, but I may not be here in the States. So anyway, but event photography, let me know if I can help you with your event and photography. I had a great event yesterday morning. It was wonderful in Midtown Manhattan, in Times Square. That was great with the people from Tavern. Also, thank you, Patreon members. Your support helps us create amazing content. I appreciate you for all that you do here. And last but not least, if you are here for the first time, you can subscribe. If you're listening to this for the first time, you can subscribe and make sure you hit the likes. Okay, I think we got it all in. And tomorrow is Chris and I, and possibly Gwendolyn.
Yes.
And Elise will be on the road. So
Alice.
Really get into my son's house.
Yeah. So that is it, guys. Let me see. I think there's one more comment in there. Let me see.
I got one more. I got one announcement.
Yes,
for those that are not watching, the recap show just went live. Well, the next episode of the recap show is live right now at just went up at 12 noon. We are talking about traders. So if you're a traders watcher, go and watch the recap show for that.
And you do have your RuPaul starts on Friday, I think it is.
No, so Drag Race recap show dropped on Monday, so that's out already. So go and watch that. There's two recap shows every week, every Monday and Wednesday now.
There you go. There you go.
I have a conversation with the gallery owner, a gallery owner of Overdue Recognition tonight at 8:30.
Oh, nice. Check in on Elise on Instagram.
Yes.
So there we go. There you go. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Elise. Love you guys. See you guys tomorrow. We're out.